Good morning, my crafty peeps. This is Liz from Zana Lane Crafted, and today we are gonna make some bookmarks. I made these this morning. These are our mock-ups. Some are more elaborate than others. They're all a little bit different, but I'm using up book pages, so they're all covered in book page. They have some stickers or stamps that I've inked around the outsides, and they're fun to create, and anything goes. This one has lace and some bling and a little charm. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. It's a little peacock. And then the other side I just put some lace and some bling. Bookmarks, because they are bookmarks, can be used either way. This one has a cluster that I made and some bling on the other side. Just glued that down. And then this one again has some stamps and stickers, and then a pretty butterfly on the back with a dream across the bottom. So super simple. Made these out of junk mailers cut down, or packing material cut down. And then let's set these aside and let's make some. These will go probably in my Etsy shop later on as a set or something, not sure. Well, we're also going to be using some glue sticks, probably some charms, some stickers, clusters. I have a little bit of everything. And then first of all, what we need to do, if you watched my belly band video, then you know that these are going to be pretty quick to make up. You're just going to wrap these with your book page and go on. I have a couple different choices here. Let's just set those aside for now. I have some word search paper out of a word search book. I've got just a regular book page out of a standard book. And then this one, I love this. I was given a bunch of books from a friend, and instead of him throwing them out or giving them to the Goodwill or whatever, I asked if I could go through them and have some of them. And this is a large print dictionary, Webster dictionary, that is lovely and yellowed around the outside edges of all of the pages in the entire book. So I'm really happy about that. Unfortunately, today we're going to be, cutting off most of it to fit what we're doing. So let's work with this one first. I'm going to set these others aside for right now. And let's grab just one of those. And then I am going to be taking off quite a bit of these. I like the bottom. I'm going to keep the bottom right here where it's yellowed. But I'm going to cut off the top, I think, because we only need it to cover this. And then this is a B page, apparently. Well, let's see, we got stuff like baloney and balsam, banister, bamboo, bamboozle, that's a good word, ban, a band, a bandage, a bandana, a bandit. What do we have over here? Bank, a banshee, love that, and baptize. So we have ballista through baptize. Fun, fun, fun. You just never know what you're going to find. All right, so we need it to come over. All right, just trying to center that on there to see how much we need. And you know what? I think I'm going to pre-fold this part just to help a little bit. Not a whole lot, but some. And then it looks like we need to come to about right here with our page. So I'm gonna get my ruler, and I am just going to line it up here and rip it off. Save that for later. And then this is going to come up to roughly right about there, banister. So we're going to rip that off. All right, so now we have a piece that will work for us. And I'm not worried about that because if it's too long, I'll trim it off. No worries. And then what we're gonna do is put some stick glue. And you know, I love, and I'm not sponsored by any of the items that I use. These are just the ones that I like to use. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. The Scotch Create glue stick. I love that it has the big surface, and it goes on nice. It's easy, and I know it's going to stick. So what I'm doing is the top and the bottom, and then right up the middle. That's it. And then we're going to stick it down. Just evening that out a little bit. There's my bone folder all buried over here. All right, so we're just gonna make sure that has good contact. Awesome. Okay. Now with this one, I'm gonna use the edges to fold over. And I don't know if I want, I kind of really love that darker edge, so I think I might put that one on the outside. That being the case, I'm going to glue across the bottom here and up this side. And I always put it on the paper. When you're folding something over so that you don't have a whole lot of extra glue everywhere. And again, I'm just folding over the edge using that to make a nice crisp edge on this side. Fold it down, press it down. Bone folder. And there we go. Wonderful. Now again, this one, we're gonna fold over again so that it's totally covered. Oh, that's gonna be nice. And see, I've got this, and either side can be the front or the back or whatever. Doesn't really matter, but I am gonna glue that down. And again, I'm gonna do across the bottom, up the side or down the side. However, I can get this on here without ripping my paper. I don't want to rip it. It's too pretty. It's not real fragile yet. Some of the older papers get super fragile and will just fall apart in your hand. It crinkles and cracks and falls apart, literally. So when you're working with older papers, you may have to be kind of careful with those. This one's not too bad. I think this was from like the 60s or something, maybe. All right. So we are totally covered in that. And then I'm going to take my scissors and then just trim off a little bit down here. because it's a little bit crooked right there. There we go. And then just going to trim that off across the top. And there we have it. We have one. All right. I like to round the corners on my bookmarks. And you can do, this one has 3 different sizes. I also have a big one. I have this one that I use quite often. I can use this one in here. Let's use this one. So it gives a nice round edge. We're just going to use this one. Why not? Maybe if it will go straight. There you go. So if you ever have problems with that and you just don't want to mess with it, just trim it off. And then this, the bottom side, since that's the top, I like how it's rounded. On that one, this one, I'm just going to round a little bit down here on the bottom. All right, so that little part right there, I'm just going to trim off just a little bit. Let's trim it off. And now we need something. Let's put that there. Okay. We're going to ink this up. And I'm thinking, let's see. I really liked the blue on the other one. So let's do blue. This one is Blueprint Sketch Distress ink. It's one of the little ones. I do have my little blue dauber. And we're just going to go all the way around it. The main thing with these is make sure that your top and your bottom are sealed. I really like that blue. Really, that's a really pretty color. And around we go. Now, since the bookmark has 2 sides, we're going to ink both sides as well. Let's do this one. Dun, dun, dun. All right. It's raining here. I don't like it. It is springtime, but it's cold and rainy, and I want to get outside and play in my garden, and I can't do that if it's raining. And it's supposed to rain all day long. Don't like it. We need a little bit of sunshine. So, you know, if somebody can help with that, make the rain go away, make the sunshine come out, that'd be fantastic. All right. Okay. So there's that. Really pretty. Love the blue around the outside. And you can always add some blue distressing here and there. Awesome. Let's put some on the other side too, just because makes it look kind of fun. Yeah. All right. Okay. Put our ink away for now. All right, so you'll want to punch a hole, and you can use any punch that you have. I could not find my small handheld one this morning, so all I could find was, let me grab it here. All I could find was my Big Bite, and it'll work. I have it set on the 3/16, which is the big hole down here on the bottom. See it? See the big one? So this is just because I couldn't find my handheld. That's all. You don't need this tool per se. You just need something that punches a hole. That's it. It could be a flat like hole for like badges or something, or it could be this one, whatever. I'm just gonna kind of center it and punch a hole. There we go. Okay. Kind of overkill on the on the big bite for just a punched hole, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with what we got. Okay. Now we want to decorate this up, and I think what I'm gonna do with this one is I have, like on this, the other blue one that we did, I put a cluster on it. And I think we'll go ahead and do that. I think we'll put a cluster on this one. I left a couple of them out. I may have to look back in my stuff, but it doesn't matter what the cluster is. And I do kind of like that one, but I have this one with a touch of blue fabric on it. But okay, this is my baggie of pre-made clusters. I've made all kinds of them. That one might be pretty on it. Or there's another blue one over here, or that one. Okay, let's just grab some out here and see what we've got. Okay. I have, that would be pretty. See, this is our original. This is the one we're decorating. I do have that one. Brown. I have the one with the owl. Yeah. I do have a flower that I made. I could do that. That would be pretty. This one is pink with a flower and some lace, which would also be pretty. And then, oh, okay. I think we're gonna go with this one. I like this one a lot. Okay, so let's put these over here. We're just gonna move these out of our way. Have that one? No, I like that one. All right, so let's throw this over there, this over there, and let's glue this down. So now, this is just a paper cluster. I used a round piece of book page and scraps and buttons and little bling embellishments that I've had. And I made a whole bunch of different clusters one day. So now with this one, I'm going to use my Fabrifix because I have it out. May as well use it. You could also use the white PVA glue. Just use what you have. You don't have to have anything fancy to be able to make these. You just want to get out there and create. Just have fun with it. Remember, there's no rules. We just do it. And somebody's coming in my door, even though I'm filming. I have my sign up.
I just said love you, that's all.
That's my daughter. Okay. And I have a little sign on my door that says that I'm recording. So she just wanted to come in and say hi. I love you. And that was very sweet of her. She's a sweetheart. All right, now, as far as the other side. This is gonna stick up a little bit, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I think what I want to put on this side is, I've got this ribbon right here, which I think would be really pretty down the center here. So I think I'm gonna do that. And I don't I don't know where I got that one. I think I got this on clearance at Michael's or something. It was one of the Martha Stewart packages. I'm a bargain shopper. I always look for a bargain or coupons or something because, or I go to the thrift store or something because I don't, I guess I'm frugal. I don't know. Frugal, I guess that's the word. Not cheap, not cheap. Frugal. I just don't want to spend all my money, you know. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That would be so pretty right down the center, right down that blank spot. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut it off right here. Maybe. There we go. Okay, let's put that back in there. Oh yeah, and we are just going to glue this down. Okay. Just going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac on here. And go down there. The Fabri-Tac is a silicone glue. So if you're using it like ribbon or fabric or something like that, it's not going to bleed through as much as it would if you were using the white liquid glue, like a PVA or the art glitter glue or something like that. Even Elmer's glue or tacky glue or something like that. That could bleed through. Most likely would. And then sometimes it's not very pretty. All right, so there we go. We have that. Yeah, see how pretty that is? Just something simple. And then we have this side. So now we need something up here in our little hole. I have glue all over. That's why you always need one of these on the go. Let's see here. Not sure what I have to put through there. Do I have anything over here in my pile of stuff? I have, well, why not? It's not the same blue, but it will do. I'm just gonna put it through. I'm gonna put it through the hole, maybe. I'm terrible at this. Pulling things through the hole. It's hard to do. There we go. All right. So then on this, I am just going to tie it. Dun, 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 dun. And then let's see if we can tie it one more time so it's in a knot so it doesn't come off. Maybe. Yeah, see, I'm not very good at that, but that's okay. We just keep doing it. All right. Okay, so we got one. And it's that simple. You can leave them kind of plain. You can bling them up. Like this one is all blingy, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so we've done this one. And then let's grab one of our other ones. Okay, so we have, let me just put this one aside and grab one of our pieces. Okay, this one, again, it's going to be a little bit long, but I kind of want the page number. Does that look straight? doesn't look straight. Hang on. So that's about 2 inches. Yeah, that's straight enough. Okay. I think it's a little bit wider there, but that's not too bad. Maybe I'll just trim it down just a tad. Just a tad. Oh, see, that's just that little bit made a difference to me. Okay, so I like the raw edge. Okay, and then this one, yeah. So again, we are going to take our glue and I'm going to go across the top and the bottom because we want good contact on that. And then kind of straight up the middle. And then let's glue it down. I'm doing all the way to the bottom edge, right in the middle. Bone folder so that we have good contact with the paper. Scissors are in the way now. Everything's in the way now. All right, and I want that raw edge out. So again, I'm going to go across the top and the bottom, and then move my glue mat along this edge. I'm going to use the paper to fold over on itself so we get a crisp line. Bone folder. There we go. Nice. All right, that came right to the edge of our piece of mailer. And then this one, okay, we need to tear that down just a little bit. Maybe about that much. This isn't really a tearing ruler, I just use it. I like the raw edge. They do make rulers that are made for tearing that have jagged edges on them, or you could take a dollar store plastic one and beat the edge up and make your own. Completely up to you. I just do my thing. All right, so we are gonna go again along the top here, mainly just on the paper that's over the side. I put a little bit there because I don't know how far it's going to come over. So, and then on this one, we're going to go up the edge so that we know we're going to fold it over so we get a nice crisp edge. And again, bone folder, crisp edge, good contact with the glue and the paper. There we go. Now, we do have a little bit of extra right there, so we're gonna just trim that off. I'm gonna get as close as I can to that. So right about there is where we need to go. Yay! All right, fun. Okay, so that one's done as far as wrapping goes. See, I like that little number at the bottom. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now this one I want to stamp. Okay, So with this one, I just rounded my edges. Do all 4 of them. Oop, that one didn't work right. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, that looks better. See, all rounded. And you know what? I'm gonna use this one is Victorian Velvet, which is kind of a pinkish color. It's what I put on this one. It may look a little bit different on this one just because the color of this paper is different than that one. But let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, see, it's a little more subtle in the pink than if I was using the worn lipstick. The worn lipstick is pretty, it's pretty bright, you know. So, I don't know what they're doing out there. I can hear my granddaughters. Probably getting ready to do schoolwork or something. And I'm just inking around this. Ink, ink, ink. Around the world we go. And we're gonna do both sides because of both sides of the bookmark. Okay. So if you have a day where you're making belly bands, you could just do belly bands and bookmarks and use up all of your mailers. I still have a ton of them to use up. These are all chopped up mailers that I got, direct mailers, because it's free supplies. They come in the mail, you're going to throw them away anyway, may as well use them, and it gives your projects some oomph. So, okay, so that's pretty. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now that she's inked up, let's see what we can do here. I think I know, we're gonna do some stamping on this one, and I've got this cool plant. And I think if I do a few around, I think that would be really pretty. So let's get our big bite. Let's make our hole. Again, big bite. Set on 3/16. I'm just kind of eyeballing where the middle is. That was so not the middle, but that's okay. How do you know that it's homemade? There's mistakes. That's okay. We just do our thing. And when I'm inking for background things, I like to use the black soot because it pops off your page. It's really nice. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's kind of pretty. All right, let's kind of angle some. Remember, there's no rules on this. We're just gonna ink it up. Let's turn it over. Put some on this side. There we go. And let's put one over here. Woohoo! All right. I just want to put part of one right there. And let's go off the edge a little bit right there. Ta-da! Okay. Yay! Yay! Okay, let's see what we can do here. Now, as far as something we can put through for the dangly parts, let's see what we've got. Oh, I've got some sari silk. That would be pretty. Let's do well, if I can find the end. Dun, 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 dun. I want the green part. I want the green one. And about there, I think. Okay. Let's throw this in here. Nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of roll it and see if we can get it through here. There we go. And again, we are let's see what we can do with this one. I have, I don't know. I think maybe I'm just gonna glue it down. Let's just glue this. Put a little piece of glue right there. Get rid of some strings. And stick it down, maybe. And then we're gonna do the same on that side. There we go. And glue it down. Nice. Okay. And so that that stays together, there it is. I love these little clippy things. They're to use instead of pins when you're sewing. So I'm just going to put that there so it stays. Okay. Now we need, on our prototype, we have some stickers over the top of it. So let's just find a couple little stickers. And I don't know what we want to put on here. How about, I've got some mushrooms or birds, a couple butterflies. Butterfly. Yeah. Let's do that. Put a little mushroom on there. And a little cute little butterfly that we can put on here as well. If I can get this apart. Maybe he doesn't want to go on my bookmark. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to put him right there. I'm going to turn it over. And on this side, I think I'm going to put a bird. Let's do this little bird. Cute little yellow bird. We are going to have him sit right there. And then put some mushrooms right there. That will work. We're gonna take that off. I don't even know what kind of little mushrooms those are, but they're kind of pretty. They're cute. It kind of matches the ones on the other side. Put it a little bit slightly crooked. All right. There we go. So now that is staying. So there's bookmark number 2. I don't think we need anything else on it. Maybe a little bit more pink around the edges. So let me grab this and put just a little bit more in a few places here. You can ink it up as much or as little as you want. It's yours. And I think adding just a little bit more is going to make everything. See a difference on that? I love it. I'm just going to put a little more here and there. Nothing major. There we go. Okay. So that one's done. So there's number 2. We've got 2 of them done. And then this one, this is a fancy one. This one, let me add. Here's our mailer, piece of mailer. And this is what we're going to turn it into, pretty much. It'll be a little bit different. All right. This one's going to have other stuff. Okay. And this one, I want to cover with that. Yep. Let's just put it in the middle. Then we'll figure it out. Okay. Right down the middle. Across the edges, top and bottom. Put that about right there, I think. Okay. A little bit of glue on here. There we go. Okay. Being attacked by papers. That's okay. Now with this one, it's going to be a little bit long. So I need to take part of it off. Again, we're going to take off roughly that. This side, right here. Oh, sorry you're getting a shadow. Apologize on that, but I just don't have very much sunshine coming in my window. And one of my light sources is over there. So, I think for the most part we're okay. There may be a little shadow that I apologize for. That's alright. I think the book that I got this page out of, I got at the dollar store. So, you never know. Alright, so we're going to do across the top, down the side, and across the bottom. And use it to fold over on itself. Nice. Stuck down nice. And then this one is also going to be too long. So let's take part of that off. Not a lot, just a little bit. We're just gonna take off this little piece right here. All right, I don't know what you guys are doing this week, but I'm waiting for the sunshine to come out so that I can go and plant stuff in my garden. I've been waiting, and finally it's springtime. I don't think it's gonna like snow or anything. I think we're done with that part, but really just want to get out there and play in the dirt. All right, I got peas and beans and stuff that I should have planted long ago, but did not. They won't take very long to get going. All right. All right, so we're going to cut off at the top. It's stuck really well on the top and the bottom. Isn't that kind of cool? I kind of like that. All right, this one, let's round. Our edges are round on this one, so we're going to round our edges on this one. Maybe. Let's try that one instead. Maybe not. Let's try it again. Much better. Okay. Sometimes it just takes a minute to get it in there just right. And sometimes the glue gets in the way too. So. Okay. There's that one. And then with this one, let's use, what's this one? Ground espresso. Okay, let's use that one. And I need dauber. Let's just use this one. It's like the one I use for my vintage photo, but that's okay. We'll just use it. It's a good one. And around we go. Ooh, that'll be nice and dramatic. Around we go. Inking it up. Inking it up. Ink, 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 ink. All right. And word fine on a bookmark. I think that's great. Just gonna do the back side here. All right, perfect. Okay, so that one's inked up. Done with that one. And I like the lace behind it, so let's see. Oh, let's do our hole. And okay, that's a good one. Okay, that way we know how far up our lace can come. Let's do yep, I like that one. Okay. So it doesn't have to be like super lacy lace. It could be anything. And I like this one because it's got some blingy to it. There's that. And let's just trim off that end a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Now with this one, I'm going to glue it right. Oh, should I do it down the center or down the side? I kind of like it down the side. Let's do the side. Again, I'm going to use Fabrifix and put a little line down through there, maybe. It tends to get gummed up a little bit. So, there we go. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna stick it down right there. Pretty. Pretty. Okay. And with this one, you know what? I've got these cool buttons over here. I think I want to put a button on this one instead of like this, because this already has the bling. I think I want to use one of my buttons. Okay. And the bookmarks don't have to be super flat or anything like that. However, these are really lightweight, flat wooden buttons. But I think, let me grab some of my smaller ones here. They're all just super pretty. Super pretty. Oh, there's a couple of those. That would work. And then maybe a big one. Maybe like that. Maybe. I think so. That would be pretty. All right, and then on the other side we'll just put some bling. Not a problem. All right, so again, I'm going to use my Fabrifix clear silicone. We are going to stick that down right there. With this one, you do tend to get some strings. It's okay. Just pull them off. It's kind of like hot glue, but it's not hot, so it's not burning my fingers. I like it. Okay. And stuck to my finger. It's there, and there, and there. Nice. Okay. Boop, boop. And then with bling, 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 bling. Should we just put a white? Oh, let's do a white one on the other side. That'll be blingy. Okay. All right, and running out of time here. Just going to cut around that one and around that one. I'm just cutting these apart so that I can pull them off. So we pull off this part. See? I'm going to turn it over. And with this one, I want to run the bling right up that empty space, right in the back. Simple, easy. There we are. So we have the front, and we have the back, which does not have to be super fancy, but it's pretty. And then I think at the top, we want, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe, where did my, there it is. We'll just use this one. Okay. So, gonna double that up. Shove it through the hole. Nice. See if I can find. There we go. And then I'm gonna put everything through there. Let me grab it. There we are. And I want to snip that apart right there. Okay. All right, so what did we make today? We made bookmarks. We were learning how to create bookmarks with using up our book pages. So we have blingy ones. That was a prototype. That was a prototype. And these are the three that we did. Okay, so for prototypes, we did these three. Remember they had a cluster and then some bling on the back. This one's just bling. This one's stickers and stamps. And then this one, we did stickers and stamps and a little bit of sari silk. On this one, we did a cluster that I had pre-made with some bling and lace and buttons and things, and a piece of plain ribbon right down the side. And then with this one, we did the book page out of the word search with some pretty wooden buttons, some shiny lace, the eyelash yarn, string, I don't know what that is, and then just the dollar store bling down the back. So there we go. We have all three of these done. And if you like the content here, please like and subscribe. Hit those buttons down below. If you want notifications of when my next video is coming out, make sure and hit that bell, the notification bell. I try to get everything out, like as far as my videos on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then just share with all your friends. I'm also on Instagram and here at YouTube and on TikTok. So, you know what? Thanks for stopping by and crafting with me. Y'all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.